every pony, my name is Time Sentry, he of the Bronie Brothers, and welcome back to Danganronpa 1, 2, Reload, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. There's only one chapter left, and we are about to enter it. You want to know what's in store? Me too. Huh? Chapter 0? That can't be right. Can it? It would be wrong to say it was swaying. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, I was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly be shaken violently. And every time that happened, I have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. Wait, that sounds like... But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. Is this what I think it is? That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, dedicating irregularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. Huh? Oh. It's you. Great. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Haha, you look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. Do you like ships, right? Ships? That's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now. Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that skin, I could not detect a foul, offensive odor, or like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Kameda. So, who's this character? Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. Oh my god, I think I know who we are. I know who this character is. But I need to confirm it. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to really get interested. Who are you? Yeah, what's your name? You're obviously from Hope's Peak High School too, right? So you're one of us. But that's weird. This is the first time I've never seen you. Can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Yep, it's definitely him. Sorry. I've often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly despite to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. And perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people will make no contributions into the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of a selection must be performed. Looks like they have had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do, now that you're ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about the super high school level despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, me neither. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. What the? What in the name of Pink? That's Junko's hand! That explains the robot arm! From in the final episode of Danganronpa 3. The Hope arc. He had a robotic hand, and that explains why he has Junko's hand. I don't know how he got that thing on him, and I don't like it. It's creeping me out. Then I will be able to see her again. Seriously, you want to see Junko? What is she? Your ex? I'm not sure if you met or not. That wasn't featured in the anime, but that's still creepy. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber in my being again? And this time, I will be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate her? Then why do you have her hand? Oh, now we talk about the hand. This. The end of that bandage. It's a woman's hand, right? Yeah, that's creepy. Okay, this is starting to creep me out. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Yeah, maybe. But still, that's just gross. You attach Junko's hand to her body? How is that even possible? I saw her. She got flattened. How'd you even recover it? Isn't it amazing? I I successfully become one with in the super high school level despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she was my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh. That's strange. Huh? Okay, this is getting weird. Oh, look at the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? Is that Jabberwock Island? Huh. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I'm loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Ah, you're not going to show us who that was? Well, if that's the case, I'm going to tell you. That character was Izuru Kamakura. Bet you didn't see that coming. Me neither. Okay, huh? What is this? Are we doing this again? A door? Why is there a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, this is the exact same thing what happened before. We're gonna meet everyone. Or not? What just happened? Is this a classroom? Wait, isn't that the same classroom we started off in Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc? Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruins with everyone else. And I arrived at the place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered into that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? What? Oh no.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Oh no.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay,
not this picture
then.
again. And the glitch doesn't help.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Oh, great. Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Welcome to Hope's Peak High School. Why would this place be Hope's Peak? Not just that. what is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely... What are you?
No.
That's new. Leave here. Yes. What the... Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way a place like this is Hope's Peak. It's probably a building Monokuma made to startle us, just like the fun house. Yep, this is definitely Hope's Peak. Yep, the Despair Hotel. I guess these weird things are to keep us from going. Okay, this was not here before. Aw, this thing lost its color. At 2 main hall. Huh. Last I checked, there was a gate, metal gate. I wonder if the dojo's in here. I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower. And so I embraced myself and cautiously opened the door. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, School of Despair. That glitchy stuff was kind of creepy. Oh, we're going to the gym straight away. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn
Hey, everyone.
right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came over here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
What did you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak or something.
That is...
That's not possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Anyway, hey, you look at it, it is impossible. How does it feel to return to a long-awaited Hope's Peak High School?
Right, you.
You.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock. I just told you. I told you guys. This is Hope's Peak High School.
Of course not.
There's no way that's true.
No.
Of course it is. I mean, it's definitely Hope's Peak. Well, what's left of it anyway. What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak High School fell into ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that?
Stupid fool!
I don't believe it! But of course it fell into ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all the trouble of bringing you to Hope's Peak High School, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic, alright? Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this BS, and just spit it out already.
You...
Where'd you take us? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered that ancient ruin, and
In other words,
it means I made this Hope's Peak High School between the door to the ruins and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey, hey, hey!
What do you mean made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies? Is that only acknowledged and satisfied? Good, very good. Fine, hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's my nature to provide a little entertainment. You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be cautious about. It's not like you'll be able to making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what's the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the principal, I'm conflicted, you know. On the other hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we stay here.
That's right!
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no!
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout the Hope's Peak. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. Ugh. That's still creepy. What are we gonna do? What's going on? The outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. Same here.
Hey, hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How did we make it back to Hope's Peak High School from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place like Hope's Peak to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does it mean? Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you were thinking, just stop. Wait, did you just interrupt and finish my sentence? Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming... never mind. I'm just gonna skip this because I already read this as in previous episodes ago. If I really am a nobody, then you shouldn't just leave me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Mom Kuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
I could agree to that. Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Nanami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's one thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not the world ender? Then we were tricked by Monokuma. You think?
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island. That part is true, thanks to Makoto. Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if there are allies, they may not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. We're investigating, huh? Well then, nah. I was thinking of putting on the hat and coat, but I just realized we're not investigating a murder. So what will be the point? So for this investigation, the hat and coat stay off. Except this. It's a sweater, not a coat. There's a difference. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're going to get out of here, or safely, we have to do the graduation exam.
So annoying.
Graduation exams, huh? We're not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip. Right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right!
I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself!
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope's Peak about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. Or if we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey! We can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island. If that's the case, let's leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Okay. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. We need to leave the island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we can do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma said Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island? He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So what's going on? What are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what we're even looking for? Do we just have to investigate in the building?
Even so.
I don't think we will find the answers to all our questions inside this building. Well, I'm gonna go ahead for it.
Whoa!
You're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking? Running ahead without being cautious.
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It's fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
All right!
So we should do our very best. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at the green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Connie already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around. You're right, Aiden. As Fred Jones once said, let's split up and look for clues. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go out ahead.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now, then, please excuse me. Okay.
Oh my!
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. Ugh. You're not gonna be in danger when you're alone. I'm with you. Now I'm alone. For the sake of everyone and who couldn't take it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Okay, let's see. Got you.
I knew you could do it.
Okay then. Huh? How'd I get in here? This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Okay, you're just... I think whoever's in charge is forcing me to go through in different rooms. This is the 5th floor. This Monokuma is doing too. He's trying to confuse us again. I don't know what he's doing, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way... Okay. Charge! Okay, this classroom's clearly dead end. Okay, slimy walls. I'm out. Check the dojo. Well, strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Wait. Is there something in the locker? Huh. I guess we can check this out. Okay, what do we got? A manga. The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak High School by Monokuma. Why is there a manga with a suspicious-looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with our history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. And then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, flip through the pages. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni key leads are various industries. New students are chosen through the scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak high school teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, blah 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 blah, Hope's Peak has been suffering from a declined funding. If this persists, the school believes they will not be able to make progress with their results of research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expense and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to the most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak received an endless stream of appliances. Hope's Peak was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about their brand. With this, Hope's Peak managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they were thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred, aka the tragedy. The incident that triggered the tragedy was the biggest, most awful, blah 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 blah, something in human history. The tragedy of Hope's Peak. Hope's Peak was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. You know the person that's supposed to be is the new symbol of hope? Well, apparently they were too eager to for it, and they went all Frankenstein and created a new Izuru Kamakura. Yeah. Not so very smart. The names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened. They did. There's a reserve department. I was one of the reserve corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. You're here again. And the thing that's weird is you, of course.
Hey! Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away all your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgotten something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on your assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory or what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it. I think it was.
Come on!
Well, when things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that is expected of a reserve corps student. Okay. Reserve Department. I guess we can't check here. Hey, we could go in the classrooms now. Hey, look. Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak. The key player is that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and proposed various talents. Wielding superior talent over the hope of mankind. The Academy referred Izuru as the super high school level hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak High School Student Council among the Academy, best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. No, that's not true. I saw what really happened. However, the incident did not end there. The school tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed it on the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the school did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they've been treated. I think I know which student that would be. Isn't that right, Junko Enoshima? And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entry of the tragedy of Hope's Peak High School. Eventually, the incident would lead to a horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the tragedy. Work City Danganronpa 0. Ugh. Am I supposed to believe that? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak. What irony. For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident, a talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Moving on. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they've given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve corps. Stewart said that the reserve students began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I have no reason to do something like that. Okay. And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student? It's Junko! Junko Onoshima! This incident is really messed up, but as all it's doing is raising more questions. Mysteries just keep piling up. Nope. This glitching is not helping. Okay, I guess I can't go that way. Ah, the morgue. Another book. Okay. What the?
I've been found!
Try to hide from me, huh? There's another manga. A manga from the biggest the tragedy. That's just creepy. At first, the uprising by the reserve course students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate into dangerous extremes. The movement started to spread all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining again. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. But when the movement started, it was indistinguishable for any other demonstration and inspired by social unrest. But as it spreads across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. But by then, it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and deaths continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what they had happened. The feel of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism, a coup d'etat, began occurring around the world. A war raged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, region, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. And it's because of that there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement start by high school students progress into such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization. devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak. A group called the Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak talents and for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computers programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Let's hope that was the last book. And next time, just read it yourself. I need my tongue, you know. This is definitely all made up. If this is true, then what's happening to the outside world? My family, my friends, and the convenience store I frequent, and the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you didn't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, the manga's messed up. I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember, that's just despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your memories, the incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live justified lives in the real world. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we want to feel our desire. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Okay, I guess perhaps, no, that's definitely it. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy? Nope. Plus, the organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But they're known as Ultimate Despair. There's high school students, right? There are the killings are involved to connect to them as well. It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm getting out of here. Go, 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 go! That was close. I nearly froze to death. Where do I go next? Guess not here. Do we go to the garden now? I guess not. Well, I'm out of options. Hey! Or maybe not. I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him here. Go, what'd you find?
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, the bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. Wonder why. It's gonna be bad either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to deal with that either. But it's the only way.
Hiya!
Hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No!
Well, this was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by the word of mouth? You should have done that at the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. High school student who doesn't like manga. Just like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your blabbing. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise, it's about the ultimate despair. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. She was the super high school level of despair. A high school girl? Yep, it's definitely Junko Enoshima.
yes indeed!
Lady Junko Enoshima. Called it! Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As the former super high school level despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. Yeah, I actually saw it all. And created the ultimate despair. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some messed up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history. Right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charmistic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
phew!
Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. Yeah, she was nutso. And, okay, now I think about it, it's both Junko's, and the school's fault. Ryoto created the hypnotic pig videos. The Hope Speak created the new Izuru Kamakura, and Junko just walked right in and then took the whole thing over. So she even recruited people who weren't been in a position to neutralize this threat.
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
Like you said, and why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie, Hajime. He is a human, and it's exactly that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. She's crazy! With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. Does this have to do with why Nagito has her arm? 'Cause that's just creepy. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies, though relentlessly mutilation. And to hopefully top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something like that and crazy is possible.
What?
You know about the final days of the reserve force students during the tragedy? Yeah, they kind of committed suicide.
In other words,
Junko had the power to change people's values. This is also true for famous people throughout history. What do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role and as disposable limbs. And they believed in what they needed to do. Yep, they committed suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All of them? Oops, it wasn't all the time. And one person was excluded. Is that me?
Damn it!
There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean...
Bastard!
She is already dead. Oh, now you realize that? Wait, how did you know? Hey, it's Junko. And her crown. Queen Elizabeth Junko. Oh yeah. What do you know? Is it true what you said? Junko is really dead?
Huh?
You didn't see? There was a book called Manga of Mora, Killing School Life, in that bloody classroom. Oh yeah, we didn't go there.
Well, yeah.
The killing...
Hey,
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind in the failed killing in life was Junko Enoshima. Oh, now you realize that? The mastermind took over her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like...
It turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful, whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak, high school, and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak High School, and she took away their memories. that's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's no limit to being a cruel jerk. They were broadcasting the whole thing? The students of Hope's Peak High School are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko and Oshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed into her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Shows she's gone. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or doesn't matter.
Bastard!
She isn't alive anymore. Finally, something we can agree on. Who is our enemy? If Junko Inoshima is already dead, and the rest of the Ultimate Despair is behind this, are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. You're talking about the remnants of despair, aren't you? Well, I know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation just like that? An imitation?
No shit!
If the students from Hope's Peak stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? You totally know about that story, huh? What do you mean? Do you have a problem with it? I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time.
exciting.
You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making any sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside.
Yeah!
I'll raise them flags like crazy. I don't know what that means, but I'm out of here. Whoa, I'm down here now. Okay, you're not supposed to be out. Can't go there. Definitely can't go to the principal's office. Can't go to the chemistry lab. Guess the music room is okay. What is that? Can you interact with it? To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak High School were among many who established the future foundation. The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak High School. Are they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma had completely made it up. Now what's this? Codes? Holograms. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they were survivors of Hope's Peak, it's possible they may have been targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Peak High School, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jablock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World Program. I was right! This is the Neo World Program! Excluding Chiaki, who was part of Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us. Survivors. Okay. Is it normal anymore? Maybe? Okay. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything careless. Okay. I'm just gonna read it in my head. Okay, what room's open now? That's just creepy. Oh! Don't mind if I do. What do we got in here? This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe...
It's possible the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. I see you.
Huh? Are you serious?
Okay, let's take a look. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. And however, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. I knew it. We could have been using that word instead of the ultimate despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there's still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. Yeah, and that leader is Izuru Kamakura. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. I actually figured that out. But, thanks to Makoto Naegi, he was able to save me. And I think I know who decided to make the fact known they have to be eliminated. It was the former super high school level student council vice president. The one with the sword. Everything is for the sake of the shining future. Does that mean this is in order to kill them? Ugh. Future Foundation, and as a symbol of hope. What a joke. There's no way they'd be forgiven that easy. List of subjects. Okay. Hajime, Chiaki, Kazuichi. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7. Wait, is that? It is! Angie reached her growth spurt. Hello, Hiyoko Sayanji. What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayanji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? No, it's the same one. No, it's definitely her. What does this mean? It means she hit a growth spurt. This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it's the same one, you idiot. I don't know why this Neo World program set put Hiyoko Sayanji as a little kid, but it's definitely her. Okay then, Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
It's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong!
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayanji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko.
Of course not!
Hiyoko doesn't have a body like that. I mean, she was famous from her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. Duh! She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. You are so wrong on so many levels.
Today, I'm feeling white!
Regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
Is this the truth? Yeah, pretty sure. This is the real Hyoko Saionji. Now, give me those truthful. Related to that list of suspects over there?
This is bad.
If it says subject, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? No. What am I saying? Just saying out loud makes it sound messed up. What an experiment. Alright, just give me the truth bullets already.
What's going on?
It better not have anything to do with time travel. You're totally raised all flags things on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go to the next stage. Are we going into the 3rd floor now? We are, aren't we? Again. Now's not the time to be confused by that. Where do I need to go? Okay. Can't go that way. Let's try, nope, not the physics lab. Ooh, can I go through? No, I can't. This is gonna be annoying. Nope. That's just creepy. Level creepy. Okay, the rec room and... yeah, it's still a rec room, isn't it? What do we got in here? We got a poltergeist. I noticed that when it first appeared. Confidential file. The big secret. Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Okay, let's take a look inside. About the Hope Cultivation plan. For many years, Hope's Peak has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a new true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been in the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. That's right. Chika Nakazomi, he discovered this. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression. The Hope Cultivation plan. Well, that backfired. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True Hope, huh? Okay. Okay, let's check this out, and then I'm gonna take a quick trip to the restroom. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them into our care. Though they were dispersed, we were successfully in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. Ah, Makoto! As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding to this matter, and we have no new information to report. Dude, you have them. Already have them. You just didn't realize it. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Too late for that. Makoto beat you to the punch. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. Yep. That's a load of crap. Remnants of despair. Surviving students. Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue. So I did a little bit of hacking here and there, and to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no!
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. Okay. Now what? Where am I gonna go? What? Why is everything upside down? Am I dreaming? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. Okay, I can still move this way. Right now, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Took longer than I expected. You know, I'm gonna be glad I'm not gonna be coming back, because here we go. The one thing I'm not gonna be missing is the oatmeal. Okay. Hologram. It says Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? Why are you doing? What are you doing right now? What you doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be automatically clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this clearly. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined Future Foundation because you agreed with your ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return to the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does that mean? Dude, and they saved the survivors, the 15 survivors, but the guy with the sword realized that they were actually the remnants of despair the whole time. Email to Makoto Naegi. And another remnants of despair. Okay, I'm out. Okay. Didn't I just walk into a classroom? This is on the first floor. This is stupid. Okay. Hey, I see you.
No.
Tablet. It looks like a power is on too. Let's see. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Hey, that's Australia. Psychotherapeutic communication simulator. Yep, definitely made by Geku Kuhara, the former super high school level therapist. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy, technology, and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the super high school level programmer, the super high school level neurologist, don't know who that is apparently, and the super high school level therapist. Yep, that's Geku Kuhara. Were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device into the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it's possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. That's how they got all the despair and bad mojo out and replaced with good mojo. I should give this thing a try in real if there is one. Is there a Neo World program simulator I could use? However, this device is for psychological and therapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Synthetic world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. I feel of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it was all disappearing until all I feel is despair. No! I screamed loudly and if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You got, raised the flags more in order to clear my in-character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Ugh, impossible. This is impossible. Is it all made up? Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me too? Yeah, we got the Neo World program as a truth bullet. Let's get out of here. Here we go again.
Hiya!
How are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Haha, hoo hoo hoo. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is near. Watch and watch what you gonna do. What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Ah! What? This hallway. When the first time I arrived, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to the gym. I don't really see the resemblance, but okay. Everything's see-through. What you find?
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Okay. Thanks for...
oh my,
I'm not sure, I don't really understand. Okay. Not that way. What the... What do you want? The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Okay. It's in here, huh? Okay. What the... Generating monocores. File reads in 4 seconds. Warning. The renderer... I can't read the rest of it. It's starting to get too small. Let's check out the mystery block. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something that big would just be floating like this. But what in the world is it? Your guess is good as mine. Whoa! I think I could read it from here. 1111111. Error, no. Wait, is that? Alter Ego Chihiro Fujisaki! You're back! Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No. It is... Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make you happy if you called me... It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. This is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating all and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. Ha! It says not female right there. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. Virus? And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Floating... Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? What's the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world as such. Only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm the answer to your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this place is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I am simply the observer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it was the truth. It should make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. Is this missing scene sense of reality? All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction? Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our school memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. From there, you uploaded the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? Because you're the remnants of despair. Duh. There was a reason, right? That is a mystery to me, too. Building the program system on the survivors of the Hope's Peak, while it is in an experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're lab rats. You're not lab rats. Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? Well, they're not an ally to the remnants of despair, but they were to the survivors until they discovered that the survivors were the remnants of despair. I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to the virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's not about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? They were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. You're talking about Usami, right? If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The New World program would have promised internal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details beyond its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it has if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back, but it wouldn't have complete control. Even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. Not she. He's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what he's saying, it sounds like he's on the receiving end of one-sided attack. Alter Ego should be an impressive art of AI unit, and that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with him. This virus is so smart that it surpasses Alter Ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like him? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another? That's irritating. How did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Wait, Izuru Kamakura had something in his pocket. What if that was the virus? Perhaps someone secretly brought it an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. Yep, I guess so. Yeah. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought here to the Future Foundation's facility by Izuru Kamakura. The only person who could enter that facility is someone who is a member of Future Foundation. What am I thinking? Why am I assuming that it was just as I heard as the Yep! The observers are her Chiaki and Hen Usami. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I am still able to defend the external areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the observer's rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct protocol and...
Hey! Come on now!
Yeah. Oh. Even if you're just a god in a machine, and that's enough hints from you. If you're going to say something more, supposing that you exist between life and death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can't be parallel to the deflection, and based on the definition of existence that consists on the relationship, and from there the parallelogram. What is happening? Change results by being cut off rapidly is a situation where your own existence is unobservable and... Whoa! accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the context invites you. Or death. Hey. Death. What is happening? I think I broke the game. Whoa, what the heck? Wait, is that who I think it is? I know that body shape anywhere. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Who are you? Are you different from the early one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty disordered. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we're forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus interface, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy? It's Makoto! That's Makoto Naegi! Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say, and believe you are there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we need to imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility. Realizing it until now, it's too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Why would this save us? You've already seen the password that entered the graduation exam ground, right? You know, Leon on 180 degrees 11037. That's the number we found at Nizumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open, and after you all finished gathering the Hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that password in a place where the teacher would not be able to go. Never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, it's also the person who set the password into that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. You mean in Sayaka Mizuno? Really? You used that number from an ex-girlfriend that tried to frame you? Really? Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that you all, that will to you all. I've entrusted to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair. Or using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get out. Until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Alright. Worst case scenario, where an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Huh, that means it will kill Monokuma permanently? Sweet! Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own immediate independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Oh no. I can't read it anymore.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hajime? Was that weird? What was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
And that's all the hints you're going to get. If that's no good, artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt it again. Okay. It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. About that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. Fair enough. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you now. Do your best. Thank you. It's great seeing you again. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Is win. Trial ground. Let's go.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, we have to
See
go
you
there.
soon.
Go, 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 go! Okay. Let's end this. Whoa! Whoa! This is crazy! Well, I think I'm gonna leave this video once we get to the save point. And for now, oh, you know what to do. Okay.
Yo.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be our final play.
However,
This place is... We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that door at the ancient ruins led to.
Hey,
It seems pretty strange that we be in that other building up till now.
damn it.
It looks like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then it...
Welcome!
You finally arrived. Congratulations, you are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope's Peak, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Stupid fool!
This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey!
Who cares? The graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
If that's what you guys decided.
Huh?
And if we have to decide what do we have to do?
Now then!
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into... I'd say graduate.
Yes, indeed!
You just have to choose them and press it. All you have to do is cast your vote. Whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either one of them, it would be treated as an absence and will not be continued.
Words.
Which means everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then...
The result is based on our majority vote. If graduate is chosen by the majority vote, from there an event in that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called graduation program will begin. Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this thing along. We can press it now, right?
No!
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? You will be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your officials are you using to spew bile? To participate in a graduation program, you need my files say, hey, as your teacher, you know? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm gonna judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. You're just gonna say no.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well...
That's cheating. I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. Ugh. What a lie. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway...
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterwards, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we can move on to the graduation program. Why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time. Who's the main cast? No need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That is...
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know?
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not, and you're just a bunch of chumps in a big picture. That's why you have nothing to do. It has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that!
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I'm guessing this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories. Okay, we made it. And you know, I'm not gonna do the trial today, but I will do it tomorrow night. Hey, starting whatever. Or maybe I'll just do it tomorrow. So, thank you all so much. And if you like this video, like the button and subscribe to our channel. I'll tap the bell to be notified for more videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye! To the finale!